Taylor Swift's latest project, The Life of a Showgirl, has been the talk of the town. With her unmatched ability to weave emotional depth and catchy melodies, fans have been eagerly awaiting any hints of what's to come. As rumors swirl, we're here to break down the key elements that make this album one of the most anticipated releases of 2025. The buzz surrounding The Life of a Showgirl started when Taylor Swift teased the album with a cryptic post on social media. Her fans immediately jumped on the hint, speculating about the album's theme, sound, and potential collaborations. The announcement has been a roller coaster of excitement, as Taylor prepares to reveal an album that may redefine the narrative of her illustrious career. One of the first things fans noticed about the title, The Life of a Showgirl, is the sense of mystery it conveys. Showgirl immediately brings to mind glitzy performances, glamour, and the kind of larger-than-life persona that Swift herself has cultivated over the years. But there's something deeper here, a story to be told beneath the bright lights of fame. Could this album be a reflection on her own rise to superstardom, or will it be a broader exploration of the pressures faced by those who live in the public eye? Taylor Swift has always been a master at tapping into universal themes through her lyrics, but The Life of a Showgirl promises to be something entirely new. Sources close to Swift suggest that this album will delve into the intricacies of public life, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. It's a concept that resonates with fans who have watched her navigate both the joy and the sorrow of her journey through fame. Fans are already speculating about the album's sound. Swift has always evolved musically, from country roots to pop anthems, and now it seems she's gearing up for something entirely different. Some insiders suggest that The Life of a Showgirl will blend elements of Broadway-inspired theatricality with Swift's signature storytelling. This could be a full-circle moment for Taylor, especially after her success with Folklore and Evermore, where she leaned into a more introspective indie folk vibe. However, this new album may signal a return to her pop roots, but with a twist. With producers like Max Martin and Shellback in the mix, both of whom have worked on some of her biggest hits, fans are anticipating a sound that's both familiar and fresh. The combination of Swift's experience and these heavy-hitting collaborators suggests that we're in for a sonic treat that will make waves on both radio and streaming platforms. One thing is for sure, The Life of a Showgirl will be a spectacle. The album's promotional campaign has already hinted at a visually rich, larger-than-life experience that will captivate both the ear and the eye. From music videos to live performances, we're likely to see Taylor embrace the dramatic, theatrical flair that the album title suggests. With the release date set for October 3, 2025, it's clear that The Life of a Showgirl is shaping up to be one of Taylor Swift's most ambitious projects to date. As we approach the drop date, we can only imagine how this album will impact pop culture, adding yet another iconic chapter to Swift's ever-growing legacy. But with all the anticipation, the question remains, will The Life of a Showgirl live up to the hype? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, Taylor Swift is never one to disappoint. As we delve deeper into the anticipated The Life of a Showgirl, it's clear that Taylor Swift is setting the stage for a musical evolution that speaks to both her growth as an artist and her ever-changing relationship with fame. But beyond the glitz and glam of the showgirl persona, there's an intimate side to this project, one that challenges the idea of perfection and exposes the raw truths behind the glittering exterior of celebrity life. What's striking about The Life of a Showgirl is the way Taylor has always been open about her journey, both the highs and the lows. Throughout her career, she's used her songwriting to open windows into her heart and mind, and this album will be no different. The song themes suggest a closer look at the emotional toll that fame takes on an individual, and Taylor is set to shine a light on the often overlooked struggles that come with living under constant scrutiny. At the heart of this album is the sense of duality, being both a public figure and a private person, a theme that has defined Taylor's personal life. From the public feuds to the celebrated relationships, Taylor has experienced the best and worst of fame. It's no surprise that she would channel this complex narrative into a project that plays with contrasts, just as a showgirl must juggle her persona on stage with the reality of who she is behind the curtains. Expect some brutally honest lyrics that address the pressure to live up to expectations while also struggling to find one's own identity outside of the spotlight. The lead single, It's Beautiful, released earlier this year, was just a glimpse of the emotional depth this album will explore. With sweeping orchestral arrangements and Taylor's hauntingly beautiful vocals, the track paints a picture of a love story that is both perfect and painful. It's a stark contrast to the more upbeat, radio-friendly hits of the past, and it sets the tone for the album's overarching theme, finding beauty in vulnerability. While Taylor has always been known for her lyricism, The Life of a Showgirl could be her most introspective and cinematic work yet. But don't be fooled by the introspection. There's still plenty of showmanship at play. As we've come to expect from Taylor, she's a master at creating music that resonates with listeners, while also delivering an unforgettable visual experience. We can expect The Life of a Showgirl to include visually striking music videos and performances that highlight the album's theatrical elements. This is where Taylor's extensive experience with live shows, particularly her Eras tour, will come into play. Fans can expect performances that aren't just concerts, but full-blown spectacles that blur the lines between music and theater. Taylor has always been an expert at bringing a sense of cinematic grandeur to her work, and this album will likely be no exception. She's known to pull inspiration from a wide range of artistic influences, and The Life of a Showgirl will undoubtedly showcase her ability to mix pop with high art. From references to Broadway musicals to nods to classic cinema, there's a good chance this album will push the boundaries of what a pop album can be, offering listeners not just an album, but an immersive experience that will linger long after the music stops. With The Life of a Showgirl, Taylor is also challenging the narrative around women in the entertainment industry. She's spent years battling stereotypes, criticisms, and the constant scrutiny of the public eye. In a way, this album is her response to the question, what does it mean to be a woman in the spotlight? Expect Taylor to address the strength and complexity required to navigate such a demanding career, all while staying true to her values and beliefs. This will be a bold, empowering statement for women everywhere who feel the weight of similar expectations. The album's artwork also hints at the theatrical themes at play. In a recent teaser post, Taylor shared an image of herself dressed in a showgirl-inspired outfit, with elaborate feathers and dramatic makeup. This photo sparked even more speculation about the direction of the album, leaving fans to wonder if the visual aesthetics will play just as much of a role as the music itself. With a visual style that evokes both glamour and mystery, it's clear that Taylor's attention to detail will extend beyond the sound, creating a multi-sensory experience for her fans. Additionally, fans are excited to see the collaborations on this album. While Taylor has always had an eye for working with the right artists, this album might bring some surprising pairings. In the past, she's collaborated with everyone from Ed Sheeran to Bon Iver, and it wouldn't be out of character for her to explore even more experimental collaborations this time around. Will there be new voices added to the mix, or will Taylor continue to carry the weight of this highly anticipated album solo? Only time will tell. Looking ahead to the release date on October 3, 2025, The Life of a Showgirl is shaping up to be one of the most exciting albums of the year. With its blend of intimate lyricism, bold showmanship, and thematic depth, Taylor Swift is once again redefining what it means to be a pop star in the modern age. As the release date draws closer, one thing is certain. This album will mark another unforgettable chapter in Taylor Swift's extraordinary career. The countdown has begun, and as we prepare to immerse ourselves in this spectacular new era of Taylor Swift, we can only wait in anticipation for the final reveal. This video is made with AI, pulling info from reliable sources and social media.